So recently, I received a comment on a Video Memories episode. Someone asked me, out of everything I've ever reviewed, what was the best 1 out of 5 I ever gave? That was an interesting question. This person was basically asking me to rank every video or DVD I've ever released and pick out the best of the worst, the best 1 out of 5. And that got me to thinking, could I rank every release I've ever reviewed in Video Memories from worst to best? Challenge accepted.
So, before we begin, I need to explain the rating system. After every Video Memories review, each release is rated on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being bad, 2 being okay or average, 3 being good, 4 being very good, and 5 being excellent, one of the best. The following ranking reflects the kid in me as well as the adult in me, so compromises will have to be made. We're going to start at the very bottom, naturally. There are 5 releases I simply do not recommend. Number 76. Chad Valley Video. This is the only release to get 0 out of 5. Usually with a 1 out of 5, there's at least one positive aspect. Chad Valley Video has absolutely nothing going for it. It's a free giveaway that's not worth your time. Number 75. The Broken Nick Jr. video. This one was incredibly disappointing. I found it and I thought I would find some nostalgic Nick Jr. content from 1999, and sure enough, there's nothing on it. To be fair, the disappointment is probably my fault, so this video really doesn't deserve a rating. Alas, I gave it a 1 out of 5, so it's here. Number 74. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This movie was incredibly boring until Dumbledore's death, right at the end. Number 73. Return to Zombie Island. This movie was good until the middle, at which point it becomes incredibly insulting and boring. Number 72. Children's cartoon favourites. I enjoyed it as a child, but it still does not deserve that title of children's cartoon favourites. Number 71. Bugs Bunny's Easter Funnies. This is a half-assed rip-off, nothing more. I enjoyed it as a child, then I reviewed it and I discovered it had little to nothing to do with Easter. Number 70. Biggest party video ever. Yes, it has the horrific organisation. Yes, I hate the Season 3 portion. But it's possibly still enjoyable to other Thomas & Friends fans. This is the first video I would recommend. I personally don't like it, but others might. Number 69. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I stand by what I said. It has a few moments to enjoy, so it gets the generous 2 out of 5. Nothing more. Number 68. Escape. This is my Season 3 bias talking, plus it was a broken video, so it gets rated low. But that's just me though. Number 67. Singing Kettle Christmas Crackers. This video is way too short and repetitive to recommend. It is not enjoyable. Number 66. Tom and Jerry the Movie. It's a bad movie, but it's not the worst thing ever, and I think nostalgia got the better of me on this one. At this point, things start picking up in quality. Number 65. Bug Alert. The video isn't bad, it's just a severe drug trip. Nothing special. Number 64. Brave Little Engines. This video is good, but it's probably the worst Season 6 release, so I rank it as average. Number 63. Thomas and Friends Get Along. I have a similar situation with this one as I do Brave Little Engines. It's good, but it's inferior to everything else, so it's nothing special. Number 62. The New Magic Roundabout. The cartoon is good, the VHS release is bad. The review speaks for itself. Number 60. A tie between Thomas Gets Bumped and Thomas's Train. These two received unfair ratings. They're enjoyable videos, I just had nothing to talk about. Thomas's Train I've seen once, and Thomas Gets Bumped I saw too late. These two did not deserve 2 out of 5. Now we enter the threes. This is where the videos are actually good. Number 59. High Stakes Sonic. It's a good video, but it's a badly aged cartoon. Fortunately, this video contains 2 of the best episodes in the series, so it works out fine. Number 58. Wacky Races Volume 1. It's a good cartoon, but it can get potentially boring after a while. There are better things out there. Number 57. Peep Peep Party. It's low on the list because of that god-awful title. Number 56. Seasonal Scrapes. It's a good video, but I remember nothing about it. It gets a 3, nothing more. Number 55. Sing Kettle World Tour. The video is very dated, but it has its moments, plus it has a lot of charm. Number 54. The Chocolate Crunch. Number 53. The Fogman. It was really close with these two, but I think the Fogman beats Chocolate Crunch just barely. Number 52. Help, It's the Hair Bear Bunch. Good video, slightly better than Wacky Races, people might like it better, similar situation. Number 51. The Early Years. It's good, but nothing special. I already own it on VHS, so I didn't need this. But still, Season 1 bias. Number 50. Jungle Cubs, Born to be Wild. It's enjoyable, plus it has a good song. Number 49. The Busy Roadshow. Good music, plus it has an educational aspect. Number 48. Trust Thomas and Other Stories. I may have a Season 3 bias, but The Trouble with Mud and Trust Thomas are really good episodes. Number 47. Thomas and Stepney and Other Stories. It's one of the first videos I ever had, classic content throughout. Number 46. Dexter's Laboratory Ego Trip. It's funny, but not amazing. Number 45. Thomas Comes to Breakfast. This was my first American Thomas and Friends DVD, and it was good. But there are 2 releases that can beat it. Number 44. Best of James. James is my favourite member of the Steam team, so this one was an instant winner for me. Number 42. A Tie. Minivid and My Little Thomas. These videos are of similar length, but they provide the same entertainment value. Number 40. Another tie. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase and Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I personally prefer Cyber Chase, but Zombie Island is the common favourite, so I think it's only fair that they share the same spot. Number 39. Thomas and his Friends Help Out. This is my favourite American Thomas and Friends DVD and is easily the most interesting. Number 38. The Courage the Cowardly Dog Super Chunk video. Courage the Cowardly Dog is a good cartoon. Plus it's Cartoon Network, so I'm not going to hate it. Number 37. Singing Kettle News. It has flaws, but it has a good theme song and it still gives a good time. Number 36. Ringo Starr and his new all-star band. This is a butchered highlights DVD, but it has a good band and it has good music. Number 35. The Birthday Cartoon Collection. One of the first videos in the collection. The Looney Tunes shorts are terrible, but the video holds up relatively well otherwise. Number 34. Ringo Starr Tour 2010 Live. This DVD has flaws, but it has some of my favourite songs of all time, so it evens out. Number 33. The Disney Holiday Planner. I might be a little too generous with this one. It is incredibly short, running at only 23 minutes, but it is really nostalgic and incredibly rewatchable. Number 32. Fun Time Favourites. This was one of my weekend videos. Even with its weird flaws, it entertained me to no end. Number 31. The Fast and Furious franchise. I love Fast 5, I love Furious 7, I love Fate of the Furious, but I hate Tokyo Drift, so it balances out at the top of the 3 list. Now we approach the 4 out of 5s. These ones are very good, but fall a little bit short of excellent. Number 30. Kim Possible, The Secret Files. It's my second favourite cartoon and it's still great. Number 28. A tie between Rescues on the Railways and Happy Holidays. I couldn't decide which one was better. The videos do so much different but amount to the same in the end. Number 27. Spooks and Surprises. With Season 5 it was really close, but when it comes to these 3, I prefer episodes over music. Number 26. The Very Best of Thomas and Friends. There are good episode choices here, but what wins it for me is the presentation. Number 25. Looney Tunes Special Bumper Collection Volume 8. Lots of cartoons equals happy kids, although as an adult it is held back by that first video. Number 24. Singing Kettle Christmas Party. Good music and outstanding charm. Number 23. The Nick Jr. Party from 2005. This was a surprising and interesting find for me, and I'm impressed that I'm the only person on the internet to have a copy of this 6-hour marathon. Number 22. Singing Kettle Adventures in Kettleland. When it comes to early Singing Kettle TV shows, they're mediocre at best, but this one holds up more than it has any right to. Number 21. Bad Day at Cat Rock. Tom and Jerry is great. End of story. Number 20. Christmas Looney Tunes. When it comes to Christmas compilations on video and DVD, as far as I'm concerned, this one is the best. Number 19. Percy and the Signal and Other Stories. I'm not the biggest fan of Season 2, but this one was an imagination stimulator, which is incredibly important for children. Number 18. Pinocchio. This is one of my all-time favourite Disney movies, quite possibly in my top 5. Number 17. Story and Song Collection. This was a really interesting video as a kid. It was interesting enough for me to have 2 copies of it. Number 16. Singing Kettle Best Loved Sing-Along Songs. When I reviewed this is the video that reminded me of the greatness that is the Singing Kettle. Number 15. Postman Pat's Big Video. Despite the short length, this is my favourite weekend video. Number 14. The Aristocats. Yes, it's a little bit racist, but this is one of my first and one of my favourite Disney releases of all time. Number 13. Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa. In my entire VHS collection, this is my second favourite Disney release of all time. Number 11. A Tie, Troublesome Trucks and Other Stories, and Down the Mine and Other Stories. These were my first Thomas and Friends videos in my entire collection. They have the same number of episodes, and they do so many right things, so I couldn't decide which one was better. Number 10. Pingu's Big Video. Thomas and Friends is good, but Pingu has the ability to entertain the adult in me. Now we enter the 5s. These are the best videos in my entire collection. Number 9. The Original Adventures of Thomas and Friends. I'm a Season 1 fan, it is really good, it entertained me as a child, but deep down I know there are much better things. Number 8. Animaniacs. One of the best cartoons ever made, and it was prime material for video memories. Number 7. Back to the Future Part 2. I'm a Back to the Future fan. Number 6. Back to the Future Part 1. What did I just say? Number 5. The Lion King. This is the best Disney release in my entire collection. It is one of the best Disney movies ever made. It has the best opening promos on any Disney video ever. This video has everything. Number 4. Singing Kettle Pirates. This is the first video I ever had. It is incredibly nostalgic and charming, and it holds up remarkably well despite a really weak plot. Number 3. The Cartoon videos. This is my favourite period of Cartoon Network, although to be fair, I probably could have recorded more of it if I'd stopped after 2 hours, cause no one needs 3 hours of Gadget Boy. Number 2. Back to the Future Part 3, my favourite movie of all time. And the number 1 video in my collection, surprise surprise, Chases, Races and Runaways. This is my favourite Thomas and Friends video from my childhood, and is easily the most rewatched one. I rewatched it so much my video broke, so I have a second one. and that's every reviewed release ranked. Do you agree with this listing? Leave a comment and share your opinions.